Okay, so this was the Raw after the Royal Rumble. So we just got back to the first stop on the way to WrestleMania. Of course, the SmackDown guy won last night, so they're not going to talk too much about the Raw match itself. Instead, we begin with the Kevin and Chris show, talking about how they were historic in Chris being the longest person to be in a Royal Rumble match, just cumulative, and for Kevin Owens retaining. Which then brings up Braun Strowman. Strowman, who said, like, you owe me a title shot. He's like, wait, what? And a month ago, he was like, help us beat Roman Reigns, you get a title shot. So he has a title shot. Now you can kind of already tell right that, like, Roman's going to get involved. It's like either Braun's going to win or Roman's going to interfere. And of course, Roman interferes, attacking Braun. And then attacking Owens. And then making sure he finishes off Braun, too. So a nice sequence, feeds in well to the Braun Strowman's going to have a match with Roman Reigns. I can dig that. It's cool. Fine with that. It was nice. It was a good multiple segments that worked, whether it was, in the back where it's Stephanie and Kevin's like, I shouldn't be facing this guy. We saw the match that I had. It was brutal. I shouldn't be doing this. And I liked what they did. It was nice. It was coherent. It made sense. You knew where it was going. Sami Zayn took on Chris Jericho. Great match. Solid back and forth. I wouldn't mind seeing this feud continue. With Zayn getting the victory. After that match was the unenviable spot for the Cruiserweights. Don't book the Cruiserweights after you have two guys who have fitted the Cruiserweight moveset. If I just finished seeing Seth Rollins face Sami Zayn, high flyers, good mat work, I'm not going to care about your high flyers, good mat work who have purple ropes. But Tony Nese versus Mustafa Ali. I think Mustafa Ali has got the ability to make some really good money. And Tony Nese, they finally realized, like, you know what? I think we need to book him like someone who we actually care about. Gets a victory with that nice, sick running knee. And then afterwards, he gets interviewed by Austin Aries, who's like, you have amazing abs like a washboard and a personality that matches. Your thoughts? And it was just the right amount of douchebaggery. Just the right amount. And I was like, what it was missing wasn't to be like, that's funny? Put my thumb in your eye. It was just great. Loved it. Liked the little interaction. Neville came down to talk about how he's been coronated as the rightful king. Cuts a great promo. Swan comes down and is like, oh, shake your hands. You kneel before your king. And I'm sitting there going, that should have been King Barrett. Should have been King Barrett. They get into a little bit of fisticuffs. Keeps the feud going. Keeps it moving. Good. It's basic, simple storytelling. Enzo and Big Cass had a tornado tag match against Jacked Up Mahal and Rusev, and they won. Good. That's done. Now they can go to feud on, I guess, with the club? And Sheamus and Cesaro teamed up with Bayley to take on the team of the club in Charlotte. Who do you think ate the pin? Think it was Charlotte? Yes, because it's a Raw. Charlotte loses on Raws. The match was your standard, like mixed tag affair. I mean, it was fine. Nothing amazing. Nothing about it was horrible. It was okay. But I guess the club will still feud with Shimzaro or Cesis for a little while longer until they end up taking on Enzo and Big Cass. New Day did nothing, but makes sense. They need some downtime from every now and that's fine. Brock Lesnar came down with Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman cut a promo about yeah, but and then issued a challenge for one last time. Brock Lesnar Goldberg. For the WrestleMania logo. And I was like, alright. Sure. Do it. One last time. I was thinking maybe a 2 out of 3 falls match, so at least it goes for like 3-4 minutes. But I'm like, alright. Their dance partners, their dance sheets filled up. Okay, cool. A lot of the night was geared around Seth Rollins, Clown Triple H. Whether backstage, Judge Acting with Steph. In the stage, in the ring, Judge Acting with Steph. Then H comes down. I'll deal with that in a minute, though. Nia Jax destroyed Sasha again with a really great. I mean, I haven't seen somebody do kind of like a reverse Boston, single leg Boston crab with like a crossface. It's just, oh, it's like a Shimmer movie you see someone put on Mischief. It was great. Sasha's hurt. She was kind of short with Bayley beforehand, so. Alright. Nia looks impressive. Sasha's being broken down. That allows them to have, probably Bayley win at WrestleMania, and then segue into Bayley Sasha for SummerSlam. I'm cool with that. It feels like everyone has a direction that makes sense. And here's A, here's D, and here's probably H. So you know the direction everyone's going. You don't know the exact steps, but here's our framework. It makes it a lot easier to follow, not much easier to really enjoy. So, H shows up at the end of the show, cuts a wicked promo, and is like, Seth, come down to the ring and meet your destroyer. Seth comes down to the ring thinking he's going to go one-on-one with the Game. And he was wrong. Because last night people were going, but what about Joe? What about Joe? There was a Samoan named Joe who showed up at number 30, but it was the wrong Samoan Joe. People wanted Samoa Joe, not a Samoan named Joe. So who blasts Seth Rollins from the side? Samoa freaking Joe. That's right. Samoa Joe chokes out Seth freaking Rollins. Joe Rollins. I can dig it. I can get behind that match. I think we all can. So, solid episode of Raw. But they're doing the right amount of, here's your part-timers, here's the feud setup, and it's just a basic, coherent plot. All we ask for.